This may be a paradise planet or paradise moon, but it doesn't really look at it. It's actually kind of a depressing looking paradise.
Well, maybe to someone that is a paradise. Wonder if capes are fixed yet.
Figure it out. I'm still wearing a cape. I got a new multi-tool that I really like. It's white. Pretty cool looking, but the only thing is I have to apply all the things to technology and whatever to make it better than the one I'm currently having, and I'm too lazy to do it. It's just chilling in my inventory.
Funny. Yeah, my multi-tools, I think, is also cool. And is also white, oddly enough.
I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get it in the same planet. Off of Reddit, I found a really awesome looking purplish lavender solar sail ship that I really want, and I have its coordinates, but I have a feeling it's massively expensive. So I screenshotted the thing and was like, all right, I'll go there when I have more money. Narration. What did you find out there? Tell me everything. I tell Null of the freighter and its recordings, how it spoke of the world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Korvax entity. I choose my words with care. You think I do not know who that Korvax entity is? Do not be so naive, traveler. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to me? But I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. You could not see these things if it did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions where things happen differently. But there are three expectations to this. Or three exceptions. Three exceptions. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels move between dimensions at will. Ask about the Atlas. The Atlas created all life, and the Sentinels defended it, searching for anomalies within that creation. That they annihilated an entire universe, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. After a time, the Sentinels ended their service to the Atlas. Ask about the Sentinels. They served the Atlas once. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. They hunted for errors within the universe, preventing destruction and a loss of life. The annihilation recorded in that log, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. And ask how they know. I've been alive for a long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know, had you seen the things that I have seen. It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise, was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin. Nada knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Viking cartographer and speak with them. I will translate. Okay. They're playing with pirates.
There we go.
Well, I'm in the Nexus, and there's quite a few people here, and I'm not seeing anybody with a cape. Possible that I'm the only one in here that was like, I gotta wear a cape.
Possibility. But you'd think at least a couple people would at least be wearing a cape.
Yeah. Viking entities have long history, conflict, honor, rage, and pride, and yet so static, defined by themselves and never changing. Nada waits, as if expecting me to ask something. Ask about the Viking. The Viking hate the Gek, hate the Sentinels. Sentinels hate our home. Gek hate Korvax. Nada should be friends with Viking, yes? No, Nada does not think in this way. Hey, but she gave me nanite. Or I should say, they gave me nanites. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you can't because there's a guy here who is similar to when you can't see a cape. You just see their jetpack, you know? Just not the backpack, but the jetpack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... Okay. Cape so missing. How was your day?
My day was alright.
Yeah,
That wasn't too bad.
not too bad.
Yeah.
I did end up buying that Connor Stevenson's Ghost game. I haven't played it yet, but I figured I keep thinking about it, so it's probably a sign that I just need to play it, right?
I mean, I guess.
It haunted your thoughts until it happened.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Whoa.
Excuse me, sorry.
Whoa.
Snuck up on me.
Whoa.
Sorry, I didn't warn you. Alright, I gotta go check out this planet. Sam was on it. It's called the Scaly Planet.
They're pretty scaly.
Oh no, it sounds like an awesome planet.
Right? I'm gonna guess it's a failing one of those anomaly planets. Ooh, actually really weird looking.
I was about to say, come to find out, it's the different scaling. Everything looks massive and you're just like tiny, or the other way around.
Right.
You land on it and you're like trees like knee high or something like that.
Buildings?
None whatsoever.
Up a little. I'm smacking into all the trees because I'm so busy looking. Alright, we gotta land. I want to get out and actually look at this place. Yeah, it's that boundary failing. Quite a bit, actually. Weather is winds of glass.
So, probably don't want to breathe any of that in.
Probably a good thing we were wearing a pretty heavy-duty mask, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, oops, I saw a bunch of stuff in my starship here.
So many anomalous planets where the boundaries are failing. They're unique and fun to look at, but they're actually kind of boring to explore because after you see all the strange-looking plants and animals, there's really not that many things to harvest from them. Oops, I say that, I fall down.
Yeah, I don't really explore them much for that reason. But at least they give you a reason to kind of go on there, the collecting of the decorative objects.
That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm trying to see if there's any things I can collect. There was, I was on one planet and I got a capillary shell, and it looks like, how you want to call it, maybe like a fish scale, but standing up. Probably a terrible way to explain it, but...
Does it got like a purplish color or something?
Yeah, in the center, like it's got a gradient from like bluish to light blue or purple to light blue.
Yeah. Alright, I know the one you're talking about.
Okay. Someone does. But I'm actually not seeing anything. Not seeing any question marks.
so I'll just leave it here. Actually, no, I'll put that in the refrigerator for now. And then... I'll probably sell that for nanites. This I guess.
Would help if I put hyperfuel in hyperdrive, huh?
Well, if you want to be hyper.
Technology recharge.
Actually,
Okay, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I'm still very hungry.
this weapon's purple, or multi-tool.
That's cool. Hold on, let me figure out where I am, and I'll come teleport to you.
It's purple and green, so I don't know how you feel about the two colors, but I think it looks cool.
Go talk to a cartographer, and then we'll teleport to you so I don't have to come back. As the warrior begins their bark, I feel a strange frequency vibrate through my skull. I see a flash of Null's glowing orb behind my eyes. Suddenly the Viking's words ring clear in my ears. Rah! Pathetic interloper, prying into Viking secrets. Cowardly spy. I should kill. Ah. But traveler must be aided. Such is command of Herc. Prove yourself, interloper. Retrieve the words of Herc. Ascend in Viking glory. Then you shall have your words. I reveal only this. Location of Herc's command is marked for you. Commune with their words. Rah. I gotta come back to Kavist after I visit you, just so I remember.
Yeah, it's just on the space station if you plan on coming here.
Yep, I just entered the Nexus so I can leave and mute to you.
Well, you can commute to the space station. I'm going off to another planet.
Oh.
I'll be in the same system, just
Oh, okay, well that's fine. Well, if you're leaving the solar system, then how am I gonna get there?
I said another planet, didn't say another system. It's like, yeah, jeez, gosh.
Heh. Well, that's something you don't see every day. I was under the water here mining rocks, and suddenly one of the rocks just got up and crawled off.
That rock had places to be.
Apparently.
That rock was like, nope.
Nope, I'm out. And there he goes over the hill.
What game does that
Which is
remind
funny
me?
because when I'm scanning him, he doesn't show off as life, so is that like legit a living rock, or what the heck's going on here?
Rock was setting it enough to be like, no, I'm out. I want nothing to do
Yeah.
with this. I learned the Viking word for A.
Congrats.
Something I find funny that's like a word you should be really happy about learning. If the noble travelers would be spared, their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted. So it is decreed. The will of Herc commands it. The Viking shall honor the judgment and the belief of the ancients. Ancient knowledge passed down through generations of Viking warriors spills from the marker stone, filtering into my mind like a long-forgotten memory. I begin to speak, and my voice is seized by an unknown power. I roar, taking myself by surprise. None hamper the path towards the bride dark of the sentinels. They must be destroyed. Their time will be ended. So it is written, so it shall come to be. This is the Viking swear. I call out once more, my throat harsh and gasping, the sound guttural. The words spill forth, summoning by the power of the monolith. The Book of Herc speaks of the rise of the travelers. They shall ascend, delving into the boundless void. The Viking shall not impede their ascent, for the travelers must prevail. So decrees the word of Herc. As the words fade, their lines still resonating in my vision, I find myself in possession of an ancient tome. Yay! And the sentinels are here to kick my ass.
You do that.
I'm really so angry.
They're mean that way.
They poofed.
They didn't do very well to kick your butt, if that's the case.
Nah. All I did was duck into an archway. Not very well, either.
They're probably like, yeah, we're just told to come here, but you know what? Out of sight, out of problem.
Right. Do I want another cup of tea?
Yes.
Oh, actually. You're right. Something to munch on, because apparently my sandwich wasn't enough.
Oh, man.
No wish for me to visit the Viking and learn what I could of the Atlas, the creator of all universes, the Sentinels, the rebellious hunters of anomalies, and the travelers who committed some unforgivable act long ago. You have communed with Herc. You are worthy, interloper. Make your request, be bold. Do I want to ask about the Atlas, the Sentinels, or the Travelers? I'm going to ask about the Travelers, because I think I asked about the Atlas last time. The Travelers must be aided. The Travelers must prevail. Ask why this is so. They repeat their words. It is as if they have not heard me. Ask about the Atlas. Do not speak that name. Only pathetic beings worship liar. The Atlas. Why is Atlas a liar? Any being that claims to be a god is not one, interloper. Herc knew this well. Battle Brother Null did not. They died for a false dream. The Viking tells me of their history, of wars with the Gek and Korvax slaves and empires. The Vikings suggest that if the Atlas is a god, then it is insane. I'm about to leave when I notice something on the Viking's terminal, 2 digits blinking endlessly. They feel familiar. Ask about 16. Rah. What? What? Interloper, what face are? The Viking is visibly pained by my mention of the number, staring at their terminal as if they had seen it for the first time. Their words slur and a strange sound entering every sentence. Not the 16. Have you any had... Oh my god, words hard. Have you ever... Still hard. Have you been able to get any freighter expansion ships from the Nexus yet?
Nope.
No.
Me too.
Quite annoying, actually.
Mm-hmm. I did about a dozen Friday night.
I've been struggling to get them. And I keep like going back thinking, God, how the hell did I end up swimming with these on the other?
Yeah, I started to recall having a lot more my previous time around than I got my hands on 2.
By the way, it's Hedgie's pizza.
Mmm.
I keep hearing nothing but how good Hedgie's pizza is, but it's like they don't get anything that I can eat.
If they had a cheese one, or
I would do cheese. I'd settle for chicken. Oh, Jake's on the planet here. Must have showed up when I had to step away for a little bit.
Yeah, I was here to bother you earlier, and then some pirates
Space
or whatever
pirates came, yeah.
flew by. So then I went and chased them off. I came back and you're still sitting in your ship. I shot at your ship a couple times. Nothing happened, so...
It's funny you say that, because yesterday, I was in my settlement, waiting for the, like, I fed it some stuff, and it said it needed, like, 10 minutes, so I took Bella outside and got some water and whatever, and I came back, and my ship health was, like, the shields were down, and it was the pirates.
Oh, jeez. Were they just flying around bombing your freaking ship from orbit, or were you floating in the air?
No, I was on the ground, like, in the settlement. Just chilling.
Wow.
Yeah, it actually had me panicking for a little bit, though, with the pirates attack or whatever. I ran back to my computer, and then I realized... it said the manufacturing building or whatever was being attacked, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Step away again.
That's fine. Just innocent people dying. We're okay, as long as it's not my ship.
I was worried about it. I really was. I'm like, come on, I can't even AFK in my ship anymore.
Well, that was what my reaction was, too. I was like, oh, okay. What?
It's okay, I chased them off.
What next? We can't even AFK in space stations?
You get booted for just sitting in your ship.
Mm-hmm.
You, like, leave your ship on the station, you come back and it looks like an outlaw station. How the hell long was I gone?
Like... Okay. That makes me feel so much better. I was trying so desperately to be quiet in the kitchen because Mom wasn't asleep, but she has a early morning doctor's appointment tomorrow, and she had to fast starting at 6 p.m. And then there's me in the kitchen making
Oh my god, you torturous.
It was like the quieter I tried to be, the louder everything sounded. I
suppose, does the air, like...
Smell like pizza
air
rolls?
Fryers, does it still smell like pizza rolls? 'Cause
Probably.
Dang it.
Probably.
Guys, I just got booted from the space station for loitering.
I knew it.
Oh no, I got apparently it's a 3-star sentinel offense.
Oh, they don't bother me. I'll shoot them
3 stars
for loitering.
for loitering. They're really strict in this system. I'm leaving.
While eating my pizza rolls. Yeah.
This can I leave now?
Oh no. I want to go fight that pirate. Let me back out, Nexus.
You accidentally leave into the wrong system.
I know. It actually didn't even ask, I think, because we're all 3 here. Alright.
By the way, it sounds like in well, I don't know if it's like the Gamescom's thing that's coming or what, but Unknown Worlds, Subnautica. It sounds like they have some sort of big news or announcement or something they going to be making.
Hold on. I might be able to tell you an insider info on that after I beat
was
this.
about to say, I thought I heard something they were talking about Subnautica 3.
Yeah. I saw their calendar thing on
Yeah,
the terminals.
Yeah, I think Subnautica 3 is only speculation. I don't think they've actually said that it was going to be Subnautica 3.
Yeah, I'll be able to
Well, I
tell.
know they said they were doing something else too, but I think, yeah, because there's some other game that they were mentioning as well, but yeah, I heard about the Subnautica 3 thing too, but alright.
I killed the pirate. Let me go back into the Nexus and I'll tell you what the...
God, I'm sorry for stating my opinion.
No, right? I think it's just because everybody wants Subnautica 3. We went Subnautica 1 style, but a Subnautica 3 story.
If there is a Subnautica 3, I hope it has multiplayer. It's like it's such a widely requested thing, but they're just like,
Well, from what I've heard, they plan on doing it, but it's gonna be like an open server MMO thing, kind of like Wheel, but I don't know. I'm just going by what I heard.
yeah, everything I read.
So,
is
like you said,
yeah, everything I read, it's been only speculation that they haven't openly said.
I have the effects on my screen, like I have radiation poisoning, but I'm in the Nexus.
you're on some toxic players, I guess.
That's possible.
But yeah, we got kind of random news. kind of. Well, I don't know. News might be get stretched, but Subnautica 3. Regardless of that, we got a multiplayer mod working for Subnautica 1.
Oh, okay.
Do you even have Subnautica 1?
Me?
Yeah, you. No,
Yeah.
still the one who's hosted the game and I've been playing on. Of course he doesn't.
I think I do. Yeah, I'm like 98% sure I do. I wonder, though, now that I say that, do I have it on Steam or do I have it on Xbox? Hold on.
I was about to say, now I feel obligated. Sylv, do you have Subnautica 1?
I'll have to check my library. I might. I'm not sure. If not,
Okay.
I might be able to pick it up. Maybe on my next paycheck.
Yeah, would you please? That'd be awesome.
Why do I game with you guys?
That's a good question. Why do you? No. Anyway, I'm not sure it matters where you get it from as long as it's on the computer and you're able to install Nitrox, I think. Is it Nitrox? Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, I have Subnautica on Steam and Xbox as well.
Yeah, it's Nitrox.
I do this thing where something goes on sale, and so I buy it on one platform, and then I forget, and then it goes on sale on another platform for really dirt cheap, and then I buy it again. And then I'm like, oh, look at me. Owning all the copies. This is why I hate having so many gaming platform things. It sucks.
Yeah, if anything, I broke down and downloaded the Elite launcher, but mostly because I wanted to try out Maneater, and that's one of the games I have that's free on there. Because I had, admittedly, been claiming the free Elite games, but I keep saying Elite Epic.
Epic.
I was about to say, are you saying Epic, but instead Elite, or did they change something and I don't know about it, or?
Oh, that was weird. I was heading to these asteroids, and all of a sudden they all disappeared as these freighters just warped in.
The power of the freighters warping in demolish stuff.
But anyway, I meant to say Epic.
Okay, that makes sense.
But sorry, but I've been claiming the free Epic games, but I had refused to download the launcher and stuff, and there's quite a few interesting games in there, and I wanted to try out Maneater, so I broke down and downloaded it.
I have Epic too, and Epic got me a couple of times on different games where I already own them.
But Maneater's been a lot of fun. I've been liking that game.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I've been playing I think like a visual novel on Xbox called Coffee Shop, or Coffee Talk maybe? I think it's Coffee Talk. And it's set in a world where there's different types of mythical beings living in the same world as Earth. And it's year 2020, and it's pretty interesting. You work as a mysterious barista in a coffee shop you own, and you're open during the middle of the night, and you meet these interesting characters. Like, you meet best friends, vampire, and a werewolf, who shouldn't really work as best friends, but they're really good at it. Like, they're really best friends. Been friends for centuries.
I think of the TV show Being Human.
Yep. Yeah, one's like a office administrator in a hospital, the werewolf is, and the vampire is a super rich person, and I'm getting the feeling they're laying down the groundwork that the two of them have been secretly in love for years, but refuse to admit it because of the racial issues, I guess, of a vampire and a werewolf. And then there's a succubus and a elf that's in love as well, and their families forbid them from being together. And so as so far as I've played, but I'm told that there's I think 25 in-game days that you play and you meet like all these unusual people.
Well, if you ever get a chance, you might actually enjoy Man-Eater.
I think I've heard of it actually.
It's
very educational.
Well, it's a game that's very much not, does not at all take itself seriously. There's a narrator, but it's a narrator like it's a nature documentary, but you're the shark, and yeah, it's always the narrator's talking about all these different jokes, or keeps making jokes or whatever, like. Oh, there's a lot of them, but it's hilarious. It's a funny game.
Okay, 1 sec. A little bit of narration happening.
Oh man.
Oh God.
Here we go. I don't know who she's talking to, but here we go again.
Yeah.
Once again, I sense Null's presence. If the Korvax feels it too, they do not show it. They begin to speak, their words clear and bright, processed by my unseen companion. The arrival of a traveler is anticipated, but you are not ready yet. We must know that you are the one we seek. There is an anomaly, a glitch. It is guarded by holes through which the convergence cannot see. Move through this space, retrieve that which cannot be retrieved. Retrieve non-existent data from the structures. The cartographer has marked an approximate location. Okay. Narration done until I make it to the structure.
Are you done with the voices in your head?
For now. For this moment.
It's like that one show, I can't remember what it was called. It's that kind of like Halloween themed cook show on Netflix.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Christine.
Well, anyway, you get the picture.
Mm-hmm.
The host, who's also one that puts together all these really crazily detailed Halloween desserts, and there's all these like kind of explain it for Jake because I don't think he knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, there's all these other side characters, like there's a werewolf guy, and I can't even remember. I don't remember if was there a talking cat or something.
There was a talking raccoon, I thought. It might have been a cat. Or was it? No, I think it was a raccoon.
I think you might be right on the raccoon. And I can't. And I thought there was a couple other characters, but anyway, there's all these like kind of puppetry like characters, and plus big werewolf guy and stuff. And anyway, and she'll be looking straight at the camera, and so this is what you want to do with the cake or whatever, you want to be careful when you're decorating. And then the other characters are like, who is she talking to?
Yep. It was a really good show. She actually has a YouTube channel where she does something very, very much the same. But Netflix canceled it, and the whole cast was very heartbroken because it was popular. It had a fan base, and they canceled it with very little notice. They even had everything ready for season 2, the script, they had most of the set ready, and then the Netflix sent down a message that said, never mind, everybody go home. And they didn't even tell them until the third day of when shooting should have happened. They didn't even tell them until that third day that they canceled the show.
Even if they're... And then there's like people are like kind of confused about the guest sharing stuff because, like, what's to stop you? Like, how do they know that it's being shared when you are going somewhere with your cell phone and bringing it up or your tablet? And it sounds like there's already been confusion with that, with the test areas. But Netflix is just shrugging their shoulders, like, well, I don't know. I'm kind of done with Netflix.
Yeah. I'm
If
pretty.
anything, I stayed subbed long enough to get through season 3 of Stranger Things. Or sorry, season 4. But after season 4 was over, I pretty much canceled it. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a season 5, and they no longer need me to support them to make sure it happens.
Yeah. And that's why F movies is the thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want them to cancel Witcher, but they probably will, because it's an expensive show to do. And I imagine, what's his face, the actor in that, is not cheap either.
I'm still sour they canceled the OA. And then before that, they had canceled Sense8. At least with Sense8, though, there was enough riot. There was enough people rioting that Netflix finally caved and allowed them to do a movie to wrap up Sense8. The OA, not so lucky. If anything, they, I guess, released some comics that helped kind of wrap it up, but I don't know. I haven't bothered reading the comics, but I probably should. I don't know.
I didn't know in the new water planets that the structures could pop in. Oh my god, what is that? What the hell is that? Why is it a giant eyeball?
Wait, what?
Abyssal horror underwater?
Oh, that thing! Go up to it.
No! No, 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 no. Do I kill it? Can I kill it?
Become one with the eye.
No, I don't want to become one with the eye. That was horrifying. Okay, can I kill it?
I think you can.
But frankly, though, it's not just Netflix, though. Like, even on TV or whatever, there's so many shows that I'm afraid of investing time into because it's just, I feel like it's just gonna get canceled.
Yes,
Well,
you
that's
can.
like that show that had been canceled how many years ago. So, do you remember which one it was with the little sea monster that the one boy finds? And Surface, that's what it is, and how that one ended. To this day, I wish that one just would have had even a movie or something to wrap that one up, because it was so fucking the cliffhanger on that one just terrible.
It was so good. I really liked that show.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I'm afraid to enjoy shows anymore because if they're that freaking awesome, it's just, you know what, we're done doing it. You know, switch. Well, sucks for you people who put all that time into watching it and getting into the stories and the characters, but we apparently don't want to just keep, dishing that out.
That's a shame. Alright, hold on. Narration real quick.
Oh no, here it comes.
Right.
Yep.
Attempting to read memory at access memory. This connection is not permanent. It is merely the start of a new equation. On Corvax Prime, entity who passed on to the Corvax echoes left their shell for their descendants. So has been the way of the Corvax, an endless carapace cycle that knows no end. This way will continue. It will continue for as long as our lights still shine. The terminal's message is delivered. It shorts out, its strange existence no longer tolerated by our reality. A small unit, aglow with ethereal light, is left at my feet, a divergence cube. Nice.